over into the 1v1s as well. So the fact that he has, the experience that he had yesterday, he's bringing that practice over. Man, but Luna, dude, it's Luna. Come on, who are we talking about? We're talking about one of the best clutchers in the entire game right now. We saw his blasters earlier. They were going crazy.
Yeah, his blasters were looking so clean. I even saw on Twitter, like, after he got that reverse 3 on Impala, that people were like, yeah, Luna's kind of got this. He's playing on a whole different level right now. And you know, both of these players want to be going into the grand finals. Neither of them are yet to take that LAN victory, and both of them want it so bad. Right now, Luna back onto the stage with the down sig, but Godly had the control, got some good damage off of it.
Now, based on what I saw from Godly yesterday and what I've seen from Luna today, I would say the average of Godly's weapons are probably better than the average of Luna's weapons because of his Katars.
Okay.
I think the blasters, though, are better than both of Godly's weapons right now in Luna's hands.
Yeah, Luna's blasters are something special for sure. When he has that, when he's able to get that momentum with it, definitely an impressive weapon in his hands. His Katars, sometimes he's not able to get those reads as frequently, which makes them struggle a little bit more. Right now, definitely wants those blasters, wants to find that downlight for the KO.
Looking for the recovery, didn't quite find it. The neutral air. Godly spending some time over on the edge. Now he's back onto the main platform. D-Light into the recovery. Not going to be enough just yet. That defense just barely holding on from Luna's Lucian. Had plenty of room to find the follow-up. Neutralite after that. Didn't risk anything after that whiff D-Sig.
Yeah, he didn't have a true option off that Blaster's Neutralite, so went for something relatively safe. It's going to be a falling side air to finish off the stock, and just waiting. He has this timing. This is how he actually delays weapon spawns. He waits for the opponent to come in close, and then he starts doing that charge up. Like, he has a practice timing with that.
Now, one thing that I think will work in Godly's favor, maybe more than Luna's favor, is I would say the signature kit in terms of like safety. He didn't use it there. All he needed was light attacks on the gauntlets. But specifically the spear is like the spear side stick, dude. It is lightning fast. It's essentially a light attack. And the ability for Godly to just turn things around with that, it seemed like Luna was going to get something started there. I mean, he's continuing. Double Dare 2000 coming out. The neutral air, though, from Godly's going to interrupt it a little bit, but he's taking some damage. That soft platform playing here for Luna. D-Light's the wrong way. Forced into the offstage. Godly's not going to pressure too much.
Yeah, that D-Light can be so devastating, just how many active frames he throws out there. Just huge punish windows for Godly. There's the downlight into the recovery, but the high ceiling. Luna not able to get the KO just yet. Chase dodging for the gravity cancel neutral sig.
Godly tried to punish high, but Luna was able to get back down on the ground and underneath it. Now Godly at the weapon disadvantage, finds his way up onto the soft platform around. Grabs the spear, the neutral signature, very solid, very safe as well. No, the down air was so late. I expected it so much earlier, but maybe Godly was trying to delay it, thinking that Luna would think it was coming. Ooh. There's that side sig I was talking about. This time it was from the far side of the stage, back to the gauntlets, went for the GC in like gets punished.
Now Luna staying just underneath it, managed to find that uppercut. Not enough to KO, but the Blaster's Sair will do it. But it's looking like a repeat of those starting stocks, because Luna, again, pretty damaged. Godly could come in. Not sure if a Gauntlet neutral will KO this time, but still, one hit away.
Luna's finding those pokes. Those follow-up sidelights are such a safe option. He missed it, did get punished with a side air, but the damage he was able to put out, the pressure he was able to put out beforehand, the neutralites, like you're seeing, those moves are not going to be the KO moves that Godly's needing right now. Is he going to try and go in maybe with a neutral signature? Has a lot of movement in it? No, just going to be a raw recovery as he's falling down onto a stacked Luna. Luna coming back in. No major time spent on trying to juggle those weapons and delay that spawn. Luna's Katars are coming in. I bet he's going to want to switch him out, but maybe he's going to go for the signature since he hasn't really relied on that too much this set so far. He's starting to take some damage. He's got to be careful. He's in the yellow. Godly's in the orange. Godly has stage control.
Still doable for Godly. Far from over. Luna kind of backing away. He's on those weaker weapons that we were talking about, right? He tends to be better when he's got those blasters in hand, so he'll make the swap. Also denying weapons from Godly. It's a good spot for Luna to be in.
Nice pivot on that neutral air so that he could hit the back side of it first and actually drift more to the right after he was finished. Had plenty of room, so he didn't get punished. Nice falling Sair, sending Godly over to the edge. The fast fall over onto the wall. He tried to do a little bit of a Perka pivot there. Didn't quite get it over the corner. It's a footsie game. Ooh. It's a poke game right now. There's a sidelight D-Light into the recovery. Didn't quite pick it up high enough for the KO.
Oh, but he reads the movement. Godly going to take game number 1. Getting that recovery on Luna.
Last time they met at the Spring Royale, it was a 3-0. Luna on the Lucian forced Godly onto a Lucian pick, a Petra pick, and a Mordex pick. He had to run the stable and didn't find a single victory there.
since then. He's clearly picked up the Wushan, he's put in the practice, he's playing the Chun-Li, and it's definitely not like all about that signature kit. He just likes both weapons a lot right now. His Gauntlet's looking clean, Spear looking clean.
Of course, Mordex is one of his most reported legends. Petra, one of his most reported legends as well, so he has that coming out. Spear, I'll say it a million times until I'm blue in the face, one of the most straightforward weapons in the entire game. Has an amazing light attack kit, has amazing KO options. It's truly such a rock of a weapon, like Sword, but you also have the added benefit of a lot of range there, giving you a lot of safety.
A lot of good tools inside that Spear kit. Also ends up having that Spear side signature that we were talking about. Such a good weapon, and we're getting into this next one.
3, 2,
no swaps on the characters.
brawl.
Oh, Godly went straight in for the neutral air, unarmed, didn't want to grab that first weapon. Luna's going to strip the second one away, even though it means he's on those Katars. He almost gets the third weapon spawn as well. The weapon toss was a little bit too close. Didn't want to risk being disarmed, so he took it back. That let Godly grab the spear. D-Light into the side air. Godly with that corner guard coming out. Nice spot dodge to get through the weapon toss. Luna without a weapon. Luna snakes the blasters out. Now he's in the territory he wants to be in.
No, but Godly is getting more neutral wins. Luna not getting as much damage onto Godly right now. Godly ends up catching him with that falling neutral air. Lots of floaty coming out from Godly right now.
Godly's not wearing the headset.
He can hear us. That's cheating.
That's wild.
Mid-set coaching.
It's working for him.
He
So
does get that
either
recovery.
we're saying the right things, or maybe Luna can still hear us through the headset, and maybe we're saying the wrong things for him. Out come those Katars for him. Man, look at that color scheme. Banging.
On who?
Who do you think? On Luna, of course.
Okay,
You think I'm just going to be like, yo, Red Chun-Li though? Red Chun-Li though. That's bussin'.
I've seen the Twitter pics of don't steal the fit, all right? I don't judge, all right? Still, Luna needing to find that finishing blow here onto Godly. Godly not quite in that KO percent where just like a raw recovery would do it. And Godly's also getting more damage put out on Luna's second stock.
There's that falling side air. He tried to push the edge guard because it's side air over on the edge. Would have done a great job. Picks up the down air, bounce, side air. D-Light over the corner, had plenty of range, so wasn't worried about getting punished on that, even if Godly came over the corner very quickly.
Went for the down sig, but Godly's weapon toss actually interrupting there. Godly doing a really good job of jumping and then fast falling down. He was avoiding the startup of those downlights.
Oh, just above. That gravity cancel with the D-Light got him right above. The D-Lights are not hitting so far.
He's playing so well around Luna's blasters, not giving him any of the startup. Ooh, good movement. He gets underneath it, but he still needs his KO.
The timing on that, his fast fall to get down there and below, just touching that like tiny corner of the wall. On a lot of other maps, that wouldn't be that tough to do, but on this map specifically and other small sidewall maps, very difficult to get that and not go into all of the active frames in the GC down heavy.
The dodge up to avoid the end light. Godly falling down with the side air. Almost a full stock advantage over Luna now.
Looking at the potential for a 2-0 here as we push into game 3 if Luna doesn't find something and find it quick. He's not finding a weapon. Godly goes for the D-Light after the side light. Doesn't find the connection when he goes back to the stage. The weapon-starving game from Godly. Smart choice from him so far. Though the unarmed kit from Luna, it doesn't do the most damage per hit, but he's still finding some damage, not taking too much, but now the spear comes out from Godly. You got to worry about that range game, worry about the safety. Throws away the Katars immediately, and he's back to being disarmed.
Yeah, did not want those Katars at all, waiting for those blasters. Finally, they're going to spawn down, but a little too late. He's still a full stock behind. All these trades with Godly are not in Luna's favor.
Oh, he chase dodged up
Triple!
the triple D-Light for the KO!
Godly saw the opportunity and he took it completely. A triple down light, getting him as high in the sky as possible and then leading into that recovery. Godly's now up 2-0 over Luna. The last EU hope is one game away from going into the grand finals.
Are they loading in yet? I hope we get to see the replay before they load in. If Godly, if you can hear me, delay loading that thing. It's important. There it was. Absolutely beautiful. Now, Godly did say earlier that Luna's his demon. Luna is his demon, and he's excising that demon right now.
Yeah, he got the holy water, he got the cross in hand, even garlic, even though that's not really for demons. He's gotten everything that he could.
Pressure building
What map?
on Luna right now. You can see basically all of the top line, except for Small Fortress of Lions, is on the board. What Western Air Temple? That was an easy choice for Luna.
He's minimizing the platforms right now.
Crazy that Enigma is still on the board. Enigma's still on the board.
Don't give him ideas. You're getting into his head. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be Apocalypse.
I was worried. I was worried we were going to be looking at 3 soft platforms.
With the way that so many players like very adamantly don't like multi-platform maps, it's almost like a free ban sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, Godly's not going to go there, so I don't have to ban it. As we get into game number 3, Luna hoping to reverse 3 to get into the grand finals. Godly with the spear in hand.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe he should have gone to a completely flat map here, but then you have to deal with like the poke potential. Okay, never mind. Qatar's coming alive here for Luna. Oh, he even hesitated on that one instead of immediately going into the down air the other direction like he did previously.
Good movement from Luna. He's forcing Godly into these sidelights, and Godly's picking the wrong direction on that 50-50.
There's the down air. Godly just lands right back on the platform.
Ooh. It's the recovery, though. Luna lands down, picks up the blasters for a neutral light. Both of them in the red. Down light into the recovery. That's going to KO Luna with a slight lead.
45-second stock here. Has his choice of weapons, is actually sticking with the Qatars here. I mean, that's what's been working for him so far, specifically this game. He's found many ways in. He's found those long extended strings. He's found everything that you want to be doing with Qatars. He's done all the Qatar stuff already.
He's got a Qatar checklist, and he's slowly checking all the boxes. Has he gotten a neutral light into a read? Has he gotten just a raw nair while moving in the sky?
Oh. Now, we haven't seen too much off stage from these players. We've seen a lot of vertical KOs off the top. We've seen, of course, some far KOs off the left side and the right side, but they're always like above the main platform, really. No extended off stage engagements. As I say that, we see a little bit of one here. D-Light ground pound. There's a weapon spawn on the stage. Luna does not care.
Instead, going in unarmed against Godly. Now he's going to back away over to the Qatars. Ooh, just outspaced by Godly there.
See if he can force him over onto the edge. Godly going to that soft platform for respite. The soft platform on Apocalypse has been really interesting because we regularly see players going over to it like for that breathing room, for that safe space. But we've also seen both of these players right here use it very aggressively, use it very offensively, finding stocks off of it as well. Both players.
That Darren not going to quite do it. Yeah. Ooh,
nice.
There's the down sig. Yeah, Luna in particular really likes to do a lot of like dash canceling on the soft platform, and then he'll like fast fall off of it and then jump back up, dash cancel again.
Couple of chase dodges coming out from Luna. One of the last times he did that, he found himself getting in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, extending these. The swagger coming out from Luna's Qatars. Second pair, he actually swaps over back to the more damaged pair between the two.
Want some dirt on it, you know? Got to get some of that like extra damage that you get, some dot damage.
It's like when you get a new bicycle, you need to bed in the brakes. So you need to like run it really fast and then kind of put the brakes down. There you go. Luna might come out on top with a 2-stock here. That'd be a good way to fight himself back into this.
Try again. This time it will KO. Luna going to get himself onto the board.
Keep in mind, he was down 0-2. He needed that to stay on the winner's side of the bracket.
You can hear the bias in the crowd, though, for sure. Like,
yeah,
Godly gets a stock, crowd pops off, Luna takes a game, silence.
I don't know if Spanish crickets sound any different than American crickets, but it was definitely crickets out in this crowd.
I wish I knew Spanish onomatopoeia to give a good like joke, but I don't.
But I bet if Godly won, people be going crazy. The EU Dream, man. I do love to see the EU Dream. I love how proud they are of their region, even in the tough times. And EU's had plenty of tough times. I love how they still root for their players.
Oh, you know they want it, though. To be able to go home with a gold medal in 1v1 and 2v2, something that has not happened for the European region yet.
That would be wild. That would be an amazing testament to the resilience of EU and how they've adapted over the years through all the different players. But now Godly's over on the edge. We're seeing Luna start to push these offstage engagements more.
Ooh, missed the downlight, though. Godly goes up high. Nice pogo. Gets himself back down a little bit closer to the stage. Still coming back up.
Now he's starting to nair more. I was talking to Sandstorm earlier, and he said, I'm going to go get water, count how many times Luna nairs. Oh, nice pickup on the down air. The side air as well. The weapon toss goes high. That almost picked up the hit onto Godly, but of course Godly had enough time to get to it. Blaster's coming out looking so good for Luna right now. Not going to get caught even with the whiff on the D-Sig. Godly, he really hasn't been able to punish these D-Sigs. He hasn't been hit by too many of them, but he's not finding the punish on him. Seeing the dashes really quick coming out from Luna. He's got to be feeling pretty confident, even though the lead is pretty small right now.
Okay. I like that Bakey, that jump, fast fall down, baiting out an action from Godly. Didn't get anything out of it, though. Nice pickup there. Going to punish that whiffed N-Sig weapon toss. Needs more. Godly covers himself with a weapon toss. He'll get back onto the stage.
The immediate pickup into the sidelight. The recovery does KO off the top. Around maybe 60 to 70 damage on this second stock. But Godly, I feel like he's just kind of struggled to get those big damage dumps really going, those long extended strings. Just found a nice 3-piece. Now it's a 4-piece, 5-piece.
Starting to get that momentum. Just needs to lock in a little bit more and finish out this game. He's currently up 2-1. If he gets these 2 stocks, he goes into the grand finals.
He's actually taking the damage lead here, so now he can trade 1 for 1, and it's going to be in his favor. Beautiful neutral sig coming out. This time, he ended up catching Luna high.
Yet to find any damage on the Godly in a hot minute. Finally starts to get some hits here and there. Dashing around a little bit, falling
nairing
neutral air.
more.
Down sig misses, though.
It feels like the more that Luna nairs, the better his Katars do, rather than just initiating with side lights and down airs. He's playing Katars more like a Katar player.
Ooh, but he gets caught moving across that soft
Oh, yeah,
platform.
crowd like that one.
Spear
Oh, yeah, you
recovery.
guys like that
yeah,
one?
now that Godly's in the lead, they're feeling real good. Ooh, tried to...
He wanted another down
Yeah.
air, for sure. Or maybe he wanted to catch the bounce, but it didn't have enough damage on him. Oh, he thought he could drift. He didn't touch the wall. He was out of in-air movement, and he ended up falling. Unfortunately, that's so unlucky for Godly.
Yeah, he definitely had more health that he could have played with, but gonna fall there now. Final stocks, game number 4. Determines if we go to game 5 or if Godly goes to the grand finals. Luna and Pogo, he is behind. The weapon toss doesn't go over the corner.
Godly still in the damage lead. Again, has about a 60 to 70 damage lead here. The recovery picked up high, does send off screen, but not into the blast zone. Luna does not want to commit to a recovery just yet. He's just throwing out those neutral airs. Completely different Katars than he was playing earlier.
I mean, they're safe. Not getting many hits on the Godly,
The
man.
footsie game between these two players.
Just the raw wake-up neutral light. Avoids it. Just a tap from Luna, though.
Godly knows how close he
That's
is.
a dodge.
Still not enough. One more would do it.
The other one.
I lied.
Maybe a third one. The down air from Luna, though. That'll do it! Godly's going to the grand finals!
That is a guaranteed top 2 placement from Godly. Is this finally going to be the LAN where he takes a gold medal home? He's been waiting all year for it. And he just slayed one of his demons, but because...